All right, on last night's Real Housewives of Orange County, newbie and mother of 7, Braunwyn Windham-Burke opened up to Shannon Beador about her second oldest daughter, Rowan, and her struggles with OCD and eating issues.
Then Shannon got emotional about how her divorce has been affecting her own 3 daughters. It was a raw bonding moment between these 2 women. When we sat down with Braunwyn, she opened up about Rowan's struggles and the decision to talk about them on camera. Watch this.
Shannon and I were at dinner and we were talking sort of just about how hard it is to raise teenagers in this day and age. You know, there's a lot of pressure put on them. And I've been dealing with a lot with my second daughter. And we've been very open about it on the show because when I asked her how much she was willing to share, she said, anything, because I want to help whoever I can. So I think Shannon and I are both at this crossroads time with our teenagers where, you know, they're becoming women, yet they're not yet, and the decisions they're making are hard, and they're not always making the right ones. And, you know, it's hard to see your little girl, who's always been this perfect child, kind of become this teenager that's making mistakes. Rowan went away for the summer. She went to, you know, a school in New York for the summer, and she came back, and she had lost 20 pounds. And so she had to sort of get healthy again, and we had to go put her in inpatient treatment twice, actually. And I think Shannon hearing this story, because sometimes, you know, when you meet someone for the first time, you put out the best version of yourself. And this was the chance for us to be honest. You know, being a mom is hard. Being a mom to teenagers is very hard. And I think a lot of times women we don't talk about it because you don't want people to know your dirty laundry. But it's important for me to be honest about these situations because, you know, Rowan is an amazing person. She is a great kid, yet she needed help. And I don't want there to be a stigma around that. I think there's a lot of stigma around mental illness and eating issues and all of that. And it's important for me to be like, hey, it's okay to talk about this. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it was harder on me than it was on Rowan. For me, I want to protect my daughter. I see how mean people can be in social media. And I've seen with other housewives and their children that it's not been easy. So I wanted to wrap her up in bubble wrap and say, you know, maybe we shouldn't. And she was like, no, Mom, if we're going to do this, and this was before we even did anything. This was the very beginning. She's like, no, I don't want you to hide this. I want you to put it out there. Like I said, if I can help one person, then it's worth it to me. She's doing good, but there's no end to this. This is not something that is going to go away. So she's doing good today.
It's great to hear that Rowan is doing well today and that together they're shining a light on issues that so many people struggle with.
Yeah, to see a lot more of Braunwyn and her family, make sure to watch The Real Housewives of Orange County Tuesdays at 9 Eastern on Bravo.